the Waymaker TV right now. I am with the only Biafra evangelist, yes, worldwide, a man who speaks the truth, a man who always speaks about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra evangelist, good morning, happy new year to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Fulani headmen this morning told President Bola Tinubu without fear of favor that it is high time for him to release Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully that it is not Buhari, it is not Tinubu that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. What do you have to say to that? Do you think they are paying politics with Nnamdi Kanu?
Listen, yes. Listen and listen good. They are telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, to do what? To release Nnamdi Kanu. Reason is this. Then the Fulanis, under the watch of Buhari, kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. And he made it as the greatest mistake ever. Are you getting it? So now they are telling Tinubu, oh yeah, correct that mistake indirectly. Correct the mistake that we have made. Correct it. Use your turn or use your power to correct it now. That is why they are making that statement. And two, it is a political statement. And why I say so, they are saying it so that they will, the Igbos might see them that these people are coming in alliance with the Igbos. They cannot fool us again. You get it? They cannot fool us again, and they will never fool us. And on the other hand, if a son or a child make mistake and realize himself, there is something the Bible said about the prodigal son who had made a mistake and decided to return. Yes, it could be welcomed. You understand? But not in a way of us remaining together as a country. It could be welcomed, not for us again, not to have Biafra.
Biafra evangelist,
yes.
Come this way. Don't you think that delay of Nnamdi Kanu is orchestrated by God? Do you agree that Nnamdi Kanu should be released now and go back to Southeast? Or you should better wait there when it's released, it's coming straight to declare Biafra, to raise that flag?
Listen and listen good. No time you free Nnamdi Kanu that Biafra will not stand. Take it or you leave it. Whether you free Nnamdi Kanu or you keep Nnamdi Kanu, he will lift that flag and it will stand. Biafra will stand.
Is it 2025?
I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be. But my message is that nothing must happen to Nnamdi Kanu and nothing will happen to him. That's just the truth. That's just it. Nothing must happen to our president because Nnamdi Kanu is our leader.
Biafra evangelist, now you are talking as if Tinubu is the one holding Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, he is the one.
Soludo said that releasing Nnamdi Kanu will not stop the insecurity. The same thing with Hope Uzodinma. These are the people from the Southeast, and they are telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this young man, releasing him to Southeast will cause more damages to Southeast. Now you are putting the blame on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Don't you think that it is the kinsmen from the Igbo land that is holding
point of correction, I want to correct. Sorry. I want to correct you. They are not the kinsmen. We know our kinsmen. Kinsmen doesn't betray. They don't sell their children. And they don't sell their buy price.
What of the Ohanese? Are they not the kinsmen?
They are not the kinsmen.
Who are not the kinsmen of Southeast?
We know are the kinsmen. And when the kinsman speaks, the Southeast obey. They listen. Are you listening to me? Nnamdi Kanu should be released without any condition, without any charges, because he has offended nobody. So those people you are pointing that they release him or not, there will be insecurity. With this statement that they have said, if Nigeria is a country that is working, Hope Uzodinma doesn't supposed to be working freely and Soludo. That means they are the chief asset of insecurity in the Southeast. Whereby a man is telling you, free me. If this insecurity was as a result of me being in your custody, free me, I will stop it. And somebody is telling you, even if you free this man, it will not stop. That means they are the one behind it. So they should be held accountable for the insecurity. Not Simon Ekpan, not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They should stop accusing the IPOB. It's simple. And that's just it. So if truly they are the cause of insecurity, then free them, let them go and stop it where they started it.
Biafra evangelist, I still put it up to you that don't you think that the Southeast leaders they have not done the needful? Because you imagine that the Johannes, the governor of Southeast, the senator, the House of Representatives, they sit in one accord. They meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is our son. We need him. We need sit at home to earn in Southeast come 2025. Do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be adamant enough not to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu?
It is possible for him to be adamant, and it is possible for him not to be adamant. When the Israel was asking Pharaoh to release them, Pharaoh was as well adamant. Sometimes Pharaoh will agree, Pharaoh will disagree. You understand me? Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the first person to do that. It has been happening before now. But one message I want to drop is this. Whether Nigeria like it or not, one day Biafra will stand. Biafra will go. And our leaders will be with us.
Biafra evangelist, this morning we heard that Nigeria government have submitted all the necessary paper that Samuel Ekpan should be bring to Nigeria for him to face the prosecution, the same thing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing. What is your thought about this?
Now listen and listen good. I will answer you, my beloved. It is not today that Nigeria has been submitting false allegation against the Igbo people. So far you are IPOB. Nigeria is good at it. And let me tell you this, bringing Simon Ekpan down here, for your information, I have never seen where a man of another country who committed a crime in his country should be repatriated to another country for trial. Where has that one happened? Simon Ekpan did not commit anything in Nigeria. If there is anything that he committed or he has committed, I think the Finland government should be the one to try him. And for your information, Simon Ekpan is not Nigerian citizen. He is now what? Finland citizen. And I believe that Finland have their law, they have their constitution that guide every citizen of their country. Are you getting it? I don't see them being foolish enough by handing their citizen over to Nigeria. It doesn't make, that means, although it has not happened, let me not just speak.
Biafra evangelist, don't you think that Nigeria will go on extra mile to make sure they create the relationship they don't have with Finland, to make sure that no matter the price, to bring Samuel Ekpan to Nigeria for them to capture him?
Listen and yes, Nigeria can do that, and they are good in doing that. But there is one thing I want you to understand. Nigeria is good in doing it in Africa, not in the Western world. The Western world value life.
But they did it in UK. Why is UK silent against the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of UK. They know that they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for Kenya. But as I speak to you today, UK refused to make any tangible statement.
Excuse me, I want to ask you too. Who is UK and who is Nigeria? What is the difference between UK and what is the difference between Nigeria? And I say, excuse me, my brother. Listen again. What stopped Nigeria from traveling to UK to go and carry out that system, that darkness job, assignment, duty, function? Let me tell you, the UK know what they are doing. It is politics. They knows what they are doing. That is why they did not permit Nigeria, they did not allow Nigeria to come to their country to do that. They push it to Africa. This is politics. Because they knows what that will tell on them, on their country, their image in the Western world. This is politics. You understand? And that is why they have been adamant. And let me tell you another thing. UK from the onset have not been happy with Igbo man. And let me tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remained the only man, both the senator, the president, that stood before the late Queen of England and challenged her. Tell her the truth that she refused, she don't want to hear. And let me tell you, the late Queen of England is one of the strongest women on earth.
Mm.
You understand? But this is a woman that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stood before her in England there and told her what she don't want to hear, what she hate most. Tell me, how do you think that they should be happy with that, such a person without fear? I'm telling you the angle why all these things they are silent over the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You get it? Let me ask you this. Had it been that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is holding Russia passport and this thing happened, they no born Nigeria where to keep him till today. I promise you this. Or Israel, then you keep him when you know that he has nothing. What he was doing was the right. His right. Baba, leave that thing. Was he not your vice president that traveled to UN summit and said that the people of the land have the right to defend their land? Then why are they still keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Because what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing was his right to defend his land. Are you getting it? With that statement alone, even if Israel don't want to, because of that, they will react.
Biafra evangelists, are you saying to the Biafrans that are watching right now that Samuel Ekpan can never, Finnish government cannot release Samuel Ekpan to Nigeria?
Finnish government can never be as stupid as Kenya, if I believe. And I don't see them playing too low. You understand? To that standard. Because they should be, they have grown. I believe that they are more advanced than Kenya, including than Nigeria too. They are more advanced than Nigeria. Are you getting it? In everything. And the two, they value lives and they value their constitution.
Biafra evangelists, before we go to this Tinubu, the difference between this Tinubu and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we have 38 people that is watching live. Tell them about this channel. Tell them what to do about this channel before we proceed.
Listen and listen good. God bless you, our viewers. Click the button, share, comment, like, subscribe. Subscribe so that you will hear more and your opinions matters, so that you can as well throw more light on what we are saying. You can as well ask questions, because through your question we will know, understand more, and then we discuss more. It is very important, and God will bless you this year in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Biafra Evangelist. We have Gift the Waymaker watching us. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Biafra Evangelist, if you look at what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing right now, 1 year plus he has been in office, what he's trying to do to this Fulani, to make sure he collected the power the past president refused to do, e.g. like this tax reform day. This issue of this naira, you see what Buhari did. Buhari will make sure that Aboki will go and buy cheap dollar from the bank. They go to outside and sell it at the high cost rate. That is the avenue they stole so much Nigerian money during Buhari government. The first subsidy of the team, but Tinubu came in. He is trying to bring all these things down. Don't you think that even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also doing the same thing Mazen is trying to achieve? Because if there is justice, if there is fairness at the first place, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will have not left UK to say he want to fight for the Biafra freedom.
Yes, if in this aspect, although it's affecting the masses more, but because he have not achieved it, if finally he achieve it, I will give him kudos on that area until he achieve it. But for now, let's watch. You hear me? Let's watch. If he finally achieve it, I will clap for him, and I will be happy too. But for now, he have not achieved it, so I can't give him credit first. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Then Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot say Tinubu and you compare Mr. Tinubu and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they are far different in every aspect of it. Kanu never handle any political position in any office in Nigeria, and he was never a hungry man. He has never intimidated anybody or suppress or subdue anybody. He has never cornered people and sit on them. He has
Biafra
not done that.
evangelist.
But he is doing what? Rather, he is paying the sacrifice, using himself to sacrifice for a whole nation.
Biafra
So they are
evangelist.
different.
Why I'm asking you this question?
So you cannot compare them.
President Obasanjo, you have talked about Obasanjo, the injustice he did to Igbo. We saw President Jonathan, which is from South, from Bayelsa State. When he came in, many of us thought that Jonathan would do the needful by giving the Southeast people.
Jonathan would have done.
He didn't do it. This thing that Tinubu is doing now, if Jonathan will have done it, I tell you, even Biafra will have not even have, many people will have not believed on Biafra today.
Yes, yes. You make a point, and which is true. And because they have failed, that is why we stand. We want to go. Finally, we have made up our mind, because this thing has been long. We have been waiting, having patience. Up till now, nothing has happened. So nothing will happen so far this country is concerned. Now, let me tell you this. This thing that President Tinubu is doing, you say Jonathan, you made mention of Jonathan. Don't you know that under Jonathan regime, rather, there are people that Jonathan is afraid of that are the jihadists. I mentioned a man, Halaliu, the repentant Boko Haram that confessed. He said Asadi Dokubo, Oka, and many other Fulanis and the Awasas. He said even till date, he said there were about 600, about 6,000 over, and many are there. I quote, I mentioned Alaliu, the repentant Boko Haram that made the confession. He said they were sent and trained in Libya. By who? Who sponsored it? The jihadists. Who sponsored that? Ibrahim Babamosi Babangida sponsors that.
What is his mission for sponsoring?
Yeah, that is the mission, is what you are seeing. To Islamize this country. He said in his confession that the IBB still have his men in the military and in the police in all the aspects of the Nigerian uniform, even till today. And let me tell you this.
To what you are saying. Asare Tokubo, because a lot of viewers, we have 116 people watching us live now. Asare Tokubo, was he a Christian before he engaged on that, or he's a Muslim even when he joined them? Let the viewer get the fact.
On that is what I cannot tell vividly, because I like speaking the facts, the one I know, and that is why I mentioned name. I told you the person that said it, which at the end of the day do your findings to find if I'm lying or not. And that is the man that Jonathan feared most, because he was threatened during his tenure.
But Asare Tokubo was with Jonathan there.
Asare Dokubo, that is what you think, because he's playing a game. One person, who is Asare Dokubo? One person against the million. You understand me? That is brother. He was not with Jonathan. He only tried to partner, but he still know that he has a boss. I am telling you what their members said, and I mentioned the name of the guy. Are you getting me? Do your findings, and that is why Jonathan couldn't do most of the things. And remember, it was in Jonathan's time that they say Kaba. And Okonjo-Iweala was asked, who are these Kabas? And she never mentioned it until God help her out of this country.
Biafra evangelist. Right now, today, they named President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the best man of the year. At the same time, there are some people yesterday, they named President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the third most corrupted leader in the world. How do you justify these two awards? One is negative, one is positive.
The negative side of it is the truth. That side you are seeing as the positive is the lie. How do I mean? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you say is the best man. Who gave it to him? Is it international or in Africa or in Nigeria? Who gave him? Nigeria will continue to support lie. Whenever they see truth, they turn it upside down. That is the country Nigeria is made of. And that is the foundation they have laid the country. Are you getting it? Now, If truly is the best man or qualified to be the best man, why is it that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after the election, Thabo Mbeki of South Africa said that in Nigeria election, that this election was nothing to write home about?
Biafra evangelists, we have 175 people watching us now.
Glory be to
Speak
God.
Igbo to them. Speak them, this is Biafra channel. We bring any update
Ụtụtụ
about
ọma na ụmụnne m ndị Igbo ndị nwe mmadụ, ndị bụ ọnụ njekwa okwu, ana m asị unu na ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Ebe Chukwu okike obiọma mere ka mụ na gị dị ndụ n'etiti ndị dị ndụ, ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma n'afọ a n'aha Jizọs. Ise ya gazie, ihe ọbụla unu tinyere aka n'afọ a ga na-aga siriri werere. Now I continue. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu traveled to South Africa in inauguration of the president of elected South African elected president. What happened? Go and watch the video. He was given a back seat. If truly is the best person, he shouldn't have been given a back seat.
Biafra evangelists, thank you so much for having you this morning. We look forward to see you this new year because the lovers here love this morning for you is massive. They say they want to see you here tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We look forward to see you.
Subscribe. Come alive tomorrow. I will be right here, live and direct.
Thank you so much for having you this morning.
God bless you.
Thank you, viewers all over the world. You hear from the Biafra evangelist. Subscribe and like this morning. I am with the indefeatable Mr. Ram, the Biafra man this morning. Happy New Year to you, Mr.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
And
for having
to
you.
all our viewers, I'm greeting you guys. You are highly cherished and esteemed viewers as well. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you guys a prosperous New Year, a healthy New Year, a year that you will actually say the truth. And you know what the truth is. It is a remedy, it is a pill that heals wounded conscience. Say the truth, 2025. Then I'm just trying to, eulogize most of you that are grieving right now because Nnamdi Kanu spent his Xmas at the DSS facilities. His New Year, currently today, Nnamdi Kanu is still in. All of you that are grieving over that issue, I'm commiserating with you guys. God will help us in Jesus' name.
Amen, Mr. Raf. This morning we wake up to see that the Fulani headsmen are asking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that enough is enough. Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Let this young man to go. Is it that the Fulani headsmen they want to play politics now that they know that Tinubu is no longer on their side? What do you have to say, sir?
No, it's a lie. They don't want to play any politics. If they do, they will never get us. Why? We've turned our back on Islam. Islamization process that has been going on over the years. Igbo man will never bow to it. The Fulani oligarchy hegemony is trying to play politics by allowing this kind of let me say message to penetrate the heart of the so-called Nigerian president. I don't care. Why? Anytime, anywhere you live in the world, if you are gathering in the stadium or stadia, in the village square or squares, village meeting or state meeting, Igbo meeting, Igbo in diaspora meeting, anytime they say Igbo Kwan, respond Igbophobia. You know the meaning of Igbophobia? Is a sickness. Anytime Igbo is mentioned in their midst, they will start checking. There will be this kind of fever that will grip all of them.